Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today our video is going to be the review of the master grade RGM-89S Stark Jegan, which is a P.Bandai exclusive of the original Charge Counterattack Jegan, and especially a remodification. There's some changes, as you know, and if you've seen Gundam Unicorn, you will see that it has some different. The most obvious one is the faceplate. And of course, the aesthetics of the mobile suit, where instead of being more circular, it's more rigid, more straight lines. That is basically the main thing, but also all the added accessories. Now, if you've seen Gundam Unicorn, it basically this mobile suit makes its intro right in the very beginning with the remnants of Neo Zeon, and they do battle with the quad wing, as Archer Lakes calls it, the quad wing, to fight off these guys in the very beginning. So it's actually the first action sequence that we get, and the one that stands out the most of that big battle sequence is this, and it's just really cool, like the way it came out and such, and the way it does battle. So one thing we have different now is, of course, the legs. We got these booster packs for added mobility right here and right here. If you look at it, it kind of looks similar to, if you really think about it, it's like those extra fuel packs that they add in the Valkyries in the original Macross series when they're in space. You can take a look here. It kind of looks similar to that, you know. It has that 80s look. So that's pretty cool. Another thing is right here, we have these containers. They're attached to the lower arm and the back of the lower arm. Now, these are actually contained two things: the beam sabers and also these little guys right here, which are grenades. These can go in here and just pop them in there like so, and then close it off. One thing I didn't like is I was hoping that when you pull on these, they would actually pop out, but they don't. You know, they do pop out a little, but I think that's just a small set. But it would have been cool if they had something like a little lever, a little hinge there, that when you pull it, it actually pops out. Like, you know, like you don't have to do that. It just by opening it, sticks out. It's kind of similar to the little missile launchers that is on the Gundam Zeta. You know, it has those little things where it shoots off, so that's pretty cool. Of course, we have like this extra armor piece that's in the chest, you know, to help protect the pilot. The faceplate, of course, another added feature. And we also have more shielding on the shoulders. Now, the reason this thing is like that is because there's a reason. It's for these bazooka launchers. They have these two openings here, and they attach to here. So you can attach this one here or over here. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how you put it, because it has like this, I guess it's camera here, and it has it here and here. So it's not like one side here and then the other side on this side, you know, which I thought was kind of odd. It would have been better if it, you know, at least one side or the other. So these attach right here very carefully, very easily, and that's it. Now, these don't come off. These are actually attached together, these three missile pods. Like if you were to build it, it's just three pieces put together. So that's how it looks. If you look in the show, that's how it looks. It's taken off. See that? Now, right now, we'll do a comparison between the two right now in a second. But first, we're just gonna take a look at this guy right here, and at the mobile suit itself. So let's look at the weapons it has. It does have a hyper bazooka, as you can see there. All right. Does attach, and this one, because of the way it's designed, this actually goes under the shoulder and hold on there. And you look at the show, that's how it comes out in the show, and in the instructions and everything, it shows that that's how you're supposed to hold it. It does come with its beam rifle, this little tiny beam rifle. Of course, two beam sabers. These are the other sabers that also can go in there inside the right here in the arm compartments. It does come with a wide variety of hands. It's a trigger finger, closed fist, and open fist. And one thing that's really different is this guy right here. This is the booster backpack. This is his backpack. It just attaches very simple in here in the back. There you go. And it does have his, I think these are called deflectors. I'm not really sure. It's basically like what you saw in the Gundam, the Mark II, where instead of these here, they were on the top here. You know, it's just to control its directionals, you know, the little tiny boosters. But looking like that, that's how it looks like. And it does stand on its own. It's capable. So that's what I like about it. It's not, it is top heavy, but the legs are sturdy. So I like that a lot. Now let's take a look at the motor itself. Like, because of this added feature here, these things, it cannot bend this as much as the other one can, but it is able to do this as far it can. It is double hinged here on the toe, so you can move the toes like that. Back, there's nothing here. It's just one solid piece, which is I think one of the things I complained about the Jegan as well, the original Jegan, so that they never changed that part. Okay, so it does move forward, get forward. It's the thing to pop out. So its skirts can go all the way high, so you can bend the leg all the way forward, like so. Arms go all the way up there, can rotate all the way around with the booster, with the bazooka, the missile pods here. So yeah, it is double hinge there, it's hinge there and there. So it is a double hinge arm. Again, these do pop out. It's one thing I noticed, that it does pop out a lot. They do rotate as well. The head, a lot of mobility. Just depends how you get it around, and also whatever is there to prevent you from giving a full turn. So that's another thing to keep an eye on when you do this. So right now, let me just go ahead. Oh, and these do come off. You can detach them. I'll show you here, like that. Same thing here is a piece here, and then a piece here in the front, and that's it. And the way these things are, they're not attached there. They're just slid on, like they just slide on here. Well, I can't really pop it out because of this part right here on the knee pad. You remove that, you can actually remove this. So yeah, this as well, you could remove it, but you have to remove the pieces on the side to remove this part. All right, let's get a good look at the head right there. That detail on the head. I love the mouthpiece. The mouthpiece looks way better on this. It's just something about that color. And it's actually kind of like a metallic dark brown color. So that's pretty cool. And let me just go ahead and set it up so you guys can see the difference between this one and the Jegan. Snapping my fingers, we'll be right back. Okay guys, so we're back. So let's just do a comparison between the original 89 Jegan to the 89S Stark Jegan. So let's take a quick look first at the backpack. So you can see the backpack's very different. See how this is more based on the Mark II backpack. It does use the same booster, like the same pieces. You will get a lot of leftover pieces that are based on this original one. So you'll have a lot of leftover pieces. You can use it for this model kit, or not completely to remake it into this mobile suit, but you know, it does have the similar pieces. You can see the yellow is very different. This is more of a, you know, not a yellow mustard, but more like a yellow orange. And this is more of a yellow mustard. You can see here the backpack does attach to itself here. Very similar to which one? I don't know. Maybe you can attach this one to this one. I mean, you can try it. I haven't tried it yet, to be honest. Oh, look at that. It does attach to it. So you could attach this to this guy right here. Another thing too, like these pieces will fall off. So I recommend you try to glue them on there so they don't fall off as much. It just depends how you trim it and cut it, I guess. Oh, there you go. So it does fit on there. All right, so the playability on that part is been confirmed. So let's just go ahead and remove this real quick. So first things first, the feet, as you can see, they are very different. They do have these yellow pieces here. I think they were meant to be like claws that claw into an asteroid or something rocky, so it doesn't, you know, lose its balance or get away from gravity. You know, here it doesn't have it. It's just straightforward. So of course, the first thing I told you guys is that the green. This has more of a minty green color, and this is more kind of like a neonic green color. The colors I can tell is they're not the same based on what the camera is picking up, but I can guarantee you that it is very different. The chest piece are almost very similar. Almost. The shoulders, of course, very different. Headpiece is almost similar, as you can see there. Just a few aesthetics were changed. Remember I told you about that? The little Gatling gun here, attachment here, it is very different. It is not the same. It's a very different piece. Shoulders here, you can see they're very different there. Here on the arm, these are basically almost the same. The only difference is this extra layer that's missing here. It's not on this. It's not on that one. The hands, they're actually the very same hands. So you will get that. The leg pieces, these are similar. These other leg pieces, they look to be the same ones as well. So you can see there. If you turn it around, you can see that they're exactly the same leg. Boosters, like I said, yellow, deep yellow mustard, more orange yellow. Of course, the extra piece of the skirt here is different. These are different compared to this one. It's different. Back of the head, back everything. This is very similar. These two pieces right there. So that's one thing that you guys will see that is very different. Now let me just open up the cockpit here. Okay, so that opens up like this, like that, and then the extra piece. There you have your little pilot's legs showing up right there. See? So this is my review on this big boy right here. So I do recommend try to get this guy if you can. It is a totally different experience of building it compared to this one. So very similar, but yet different. All right, guys. So I'll catch you up on the next one. So I'll see you guys on the next video. All right. Take care. I love you all. Peace. Bye.